Welcome to Moscow and the 100,000 capacity Lenin Stadium. At noon today, visibility was very bad, but the fog has cleared. The evening is crisp and dry, about 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Soviet Union playing left to right. A team along expected lines. They've used 25 different players in their last 7 games. So obviously they're unsure of their personnel and their blend. Up goes Jim Beglin. There'll be a precious situation here for the Irish. Got man off. Ireland employing a sweeper this evening. Mark Lawrenson playing behind 4 in what Owen Hand hopes will be a flexible system. When they have the ball, it gives them an option of 5 midfielders, and when the Soviets have it, 5 defenders. Ireland's captain, Stapleton. Grealish. Good interception by Bugnov. That was blocking. And the foul is against Mark Lawrenson. And already the ball hasn't come up to the mark, just 2 minutes with that football. And the Lenin Stadium here at the Luchniki complex is packed to that 100,000 capacity. Catherine of Italy, the referee in charge. Waddock read that well. It was Shivasti trying to come through. Liam Brady. Houghton. Stapleton putting pressure on Morozov, the number 2. Good ball, good play by Ireland there under pressure in defence. Winning themselves a throw-in. Mick McCarthy to take it. Reasonable expectations of a long one. Certainly nobody within 20 yards of him. Cascarino with Bugnov leaning on his shoulders. Gotsmanov. Morozov, dark right back. Good tackler and a good attacker. Sherenkov. Demyanenkov, the dangerous left back who loves to raid on the left. The tackler was Tony Grealish. Houghton's interception. Shivasti from Dynamo Tbilisi. Elegant and exceptionally good sweeper. That's McCarthy with Protasov and Jim Beglin. Stapleton. Waddock. Stapleton again. This is Brady. O'Leary to Houghton. Lawrenson. Fallen here to Grealish, but Cascarino has gone a step too far ahead of the movement. Now Brady to Beglin. Good start by the Irish. Back to Brady. Cascarino didn't time his jump very well. Here's Houghton. Stapleton in there on the far side, but killed by Morozov. About 600 Irish supporters here cheering the team in white. Liam Brady. With the formation that Owen Hand has chosen this evening, he's hoping that Brady will have the freedom to go a little more forward, with Waddock and Grealish anchoring the midfield. And so far, it appears to be working okay. Foul on Frank Sims. Rinat Desaya, the great goalkeeper from Moscow Spartak. Jim Beglan. Too deep. Demiango. Gary Waddock foul. Shivadze. Here's Morozov. Shivadze. Waddock. But Morozov denies Brady, but still a throw to Ireland. Cascarino. Gutsmanov. Now Brady again. Grealish has made a run towards the penalty spot. But Brady overhits Cascarino. Goal kick for Desayas. As I say, 25 players the Soviet Union have used in the last 7 games. But and the results probably show it. 2 defeats and 2 draws. Protasov there stopped by a very good tackle by Mick McCarthy. Still, that outstanding World Cup record of those remains unblemished. They've never lost at home, and it's 2 decades since they've conceded a goal in the World Cup. Cherenko. Goal kick Ireland. Cherenko plays with Spartak here in Moscow. Seamus McDonough, who has gone now 310 minutes without conceding a goal for us. Jim Beglan. Leary. Obviously, McDonough's going to loft one. Cascarino with Bubnov. Devlin with Morozov. And off balance, Gary Waddock as he tried to get a left foot shot in. Certainly a very good first 8 minutes for the Irish team. They've taken the game pretty well to the Soviet Union. And that extra man, that spare man at the back, has certainly worked so far. This is Shivadze. Cherenko. Zavarov playing it out to Demianenko. Dangerous on that right foot. Knocked into Cherenko. Protasov deflected the ball and very nearly caught McDonough on the wrong foot. Bubnov, very tight marker and a very quick player. He's marking Cascarino. Alenikov. Leading scorer in the Soviet Union, 29 goals this season. He scored the winner against Denmark, the number 10. Alenikov. Protasov. Grealish. Waddock. Devlin, the Irish skipper. Shivadze. Cherenko. Demianenko on the left wing. Hit by Houghton. Cherenko. Waddock got it away. Here's Stapleton. Foul by Morozov. Ireland have only scored 7 goals in their last 15 away World Cup games. That's stretching back to 1965. Mark Lawrenson's free kick. Easy header for Shivas. Nice flick on. Protasov. The blocking was coming in on the left, wanted the pass. And it certainly annoyed his striking partner for not supplying it. Demianenko. Alenikov. Cherenko. Ireland attempting to do what 14 nations have failed to do in nearly half a century, and that's score a World Cup win in the Soviet Union. In fact, it's 20 years since they actually conceded a World Cup goal here. Lovely turn by Frank Stapleton. Left is Marco Morozov. Castorino's made a move in. Castorino's in. Well, this is a very good challenge by Bubnov. Good piece of play by Frank Stapleton then. Here's Declan to Brady. McCarthy. Stapleton, Declan. Tackled by Gusmanov. Good run, Jim Declan. This is a very positive performance by Ireland. Coming from the launch pad of having safety at the back. And it really is at last nice to see it. There's the line up there. Frank Stapleton, far post. Castorino in the box as well. Brady with the corner kick. Here's Grealish. In goes McCarthy. But an illegal challenge. Much to the displeasure of referee Catherine from Milan. Of Lawrenson's head. Clubmate Beglin there to clear it away. Plays Ireland into trouble, but Beglin himself who recovers it. And a throw into the Soviet Union. Cherenko. Looking for Demianenko again. Blocking at Protasov in the middle. Cherenko trying to cross. It's blocking. Good tackle by Mark Lawrenson. Excellent tackle by Lawrenson. He's very good at that, Mark Lawrenson. That last-ditch tackle, he really has perfected it. Here's Gusmanov. And it's David O'Leary this time who pokes it away. To Grealish. Beautiful control by Shivas. Looking for blocking. Looking for a flag. The Irish players look to the linesman, but there was no offside. Lawrenson to Brady. Gusmanov with the throw in for the Soviet Union. Shivadze, Morozov, Alenikov to Shivadze. Demianenko again, blocking it, Protasov in the middle, blocking was going in, and it's Lawrenson again. Lawrenson again. Grealish. Cascarino, not getting an inch out of Bubnov. Here's Houghton. Cascarino to Tony Grealish. Good early ball to Stapleton. Some of the Soviet press corps, photographers branch. It's Gusmanov, Protasov with McCarthy. They're having a right duel. O'Leary is taken blocking and McCarthy is marking Protasov. The man who's taking a careful eye on them all is the referee, Catherine from Milan in Italy. Lawrenson to Waddock. Shivadze. Two very fine men playing behind the back rows today. Shivadze for Soviet Union, Mark Lawrence as well. Both excellent players. Demianenko. Declan there as cover. And a throw in to the Soviet Union with 17 minutes gone and no score in Moscow. Ground packed to its 100,000 capacity. A crisp, cold night. Gutman. Blocking. Demianenko, the fullback who loves to be an outside left. Goes for the 1-2. Nice play by the Soviet Union. And referee Catherine is very unimpressed by the fall of Zavarov. The knock on by Cascarino to Stapleton, a lovely back heel. Support is coming from Declan and Brady. Brady couldn't channel it through to Gary Waddock. Lawrenson slips up, but the extra man at the back is there, and this time it's David O'Leary. Madoff number 7, but the real danger is coming up that left-hand side from fullback Demianenko. Very dangerous player. Here he is again. Stays wide on the touchline, receives the ball, plays typically that way all the time, and then sneaks forward right up the line and has a good right foot, likes to come inside. This is Houghton. Cascarino with Bubnov. Linesman taking a double, much to the joy of the crowd here. If the crowds react the same way to falling officials everywhere. Cherenko. Morozov. Cherenko again. Declan with Gutmanov. Zavarov. Waddock had launched himself very early, but illegally. Soviets didn't like it. And neither, I should imagine, did Gutmanov. He looks as though he might be going to have a pot. It seems a really optimistic distance to be having a try at Seamus McDonough. As we thought. Gatsmanov. Morozov. Stopped by Stapleton. He's played very well, in my opinion, so far. Here's Cascarino. Brady. Oh. Corner kick, Soviet Union. From possession to Ireland to pressure for Ireland. Lockeen with the corner kick. Bubnov is up there. So is Protasov. Cherenkov across. McDonough's lost it. And in the melee, it's gone be over for a corner kick. It was Tony Cascarino who was back there on his own goal line, playing a large part in all of that. Again, viciously curling in from the corner kick. Brady to Stapleton. No, Leary went for it back. Shivat looking for blocking. "22 minutes gone in the Lenin Stadium, the Lenin Olympic Stadium in Moscow. Soviet Union 0, Ireland 0. That's Oleg Blokhin in his 96th international tonight. Stapleton to Grealish. Cascarino, Grealish. Cherenkov. Local player here with Spartak. Protasov. Jim Begler retaliating. Beglen, Houghton. Bubnov so far has pretty well shackled Tony Cascarino. So Frank Stapleton has been doing most of it up front. Morozov. Aleniakov. But fouled by Stapleton and the free kick to the Soviet Union. Number 9, Aleniakov. Shivat. This is Demianic. Bubnov, the big centre-back, is simply hasn't put his foot astray. Drilling one through to Blokhin. With Blokhin is Lawrenson. With him now is O'Leary. Still does well, and Demianenko backs him up, and this looks good. Blokhin's in with a chance. Chernenko and McDonough was smartly down. Good save, McDonough. What a good move by the Soviet Union, with Blokhin the central figure in it. Although it was Chernenko who got the shot. Cascarino got a touch on. Gatsmanov. Morozov. Ireland funnel back, gets 5 men back, 1 behind 5. Here's the 1. Lawrenson. Cascarino. Houghton. Brady. And it's Lawrenson breaking for the back. Good use of the spare man. Plays it with Stapleton. Stapleton pulls away from the cover. Houghton's backing up. But look at the number of men Ireland have got forward now. Houghton supplies the cross. Lawrenson was in there. And a battle to keep it from being goal kick is successful by Jimmy Beglen. Own hand. Shivets. Brady. Lawrenson to McCarthy. Overhitting Cascarino and easy for Bubnov. Here's Moroso. Shivadze. Shirenko. Zavarov. Nice play. Getting Gutmanov away on the right wing. Locking and Protasov are in the middle. Good cross. James cross. And a very difficult ball for the goalkeeper. McDonough did extremely well. It's a little windy here, too, in the Lennon Stadium tonight. The wind has got up in the last 10 or 15 minutes, and that was a vicious one. It could very well have jumped into the net. The two centre-backs for the Soviet Union, Shivadze and Bubnov, have come through for the corner. Corner kick off Mark Lawrenson. Zavarov. Two good saves by McDonough in the last 5 minutes. One getting quickly down to his left on the ground, and then that tip over. Volleyball style, a very difficult ball indeed. Poor corner and swept away by Mick McCarthy. The fine touch nearly at halfway. There's one of the danger men, Demianek, Dynamo Kiev. Tony Cascarino, no joy so far. He puts himself about and he really tries. Shivadze. Demianenko. Shivadze. Of course, Protasov trying the partnership with blocking again. Houghton. It's Cascarino. With Brady in support. Supporting Brady is Steglin. He got the legs first? No. Nat Desayev, great goalkeeper of Moscow Spartak. So far, we haven't seen Desayev having a thing to do in anger in that Soviet goal. Wadok. Blocking takes the gift. Demianenko goes on the left. Zavarov goes in the middle. Here's Demianenko. Of course, Mick McCarthy. And that, for the moment, saves the situation. Houghton did well and wins himself a free kick. Lawrenson, Cascarino, 4 outnumbering 2 there for the Soviets, and the Shivadze. He and Bubnov have really been excellent in the center of the Soviet Union defense, so that the keeper here has had nothing to do. Gutmanov with Steglin. Alinikov. Zavarov. Cascarino doing a bit of intercepting and defending as Brady goes for a gap. The referee, who will be familiar, of course, with Liam Brady, because they both operate in Italy, gives the Irishman the benefit of the doubt. And Mark Lawrenson to take the free kick with half an hour gone. No score. Degler. Gotsmanov got back. A lot of very good football, a lot of very good first-touch football from both sides. Particularly the Soviet Union. In defense, very good control. Oleg Blokhin. Longest-serving Soviet player. Sayev. 6 feet 2.5. 28-year-old. Mick McCarthy to Liam Brady. Gary Waddock. Jim Beglam. Tony Cascarino. Left it too short for Waddock, but here's Swedish thundering through and is stopped by Shivan. Doing the job for which he gets his ruble, the center of the Soviet defense. Does it so well, without any great fuss. Lovely player. Shiren. McCarthy for out. Greenish. Morozov. Zavarov. Cherenko. Lawrenson. Waddock. Degler. Stapleton. And Demianenko. Morozov, Potasov. Here's Blokhin, here's danger. Had to come too wide. Then he claimed a penalty, but David O'Leary plays it away to Frank Stapleton. That's gone out of touch. See the linesman flagging on the far side. Demianenko. Zavarov. Number 6, Zavarov. Came in as a sub against Denmark and did so well, he's in from the start tonight. Referee deems that an illegal tackle. David O'Leary is penalised. I think the referee making it pretty clear why. So here's the free kick now for the Soviet Union. Blokhin has been known to be very dangerous in these situations. That all seemed to come amiss for them. Blokhin again. But at the end it was overstressed and easy for McDonough. This is Brady deep in a right back position. Morozov. Here's O'Leary. Did well to get the return ball from Cascarino. Blokhin. Where to turn, where to go. Support from Zavarov. Here's Demianenko. Again, that right foot cross. Gotsmanov flicks it in. And it's David O'Leary who turns it behind, and for which he gets a clap on the back of congratulations from keeper McDonough. What again. It was a cross on Demianenko on the left that caused the problem. McDonough comes. Will he get? Well, after a fashion. Got a knock too. McDonough has taken a knock on the thigh. Could be dead leg. Might be wise to kick that into touch if it's that bad, but obviously no. Shivadze. Gotsmanov. Bubnov. To Demianenko. 36 minutes gone in the first half. No score. Demianenko again, Soviet Union. Back with him there is Gary Waddock. The ever-battling Gary. Protasov. Ends off the tackle very well. Just held Lawrenson off him. Brady misses it in the air. Gotsmanov doesn't on the ground. Here's Grealish. Now Waddock. Now Brady. Newton to support him on the right. Stapleton. Newton put the pressure on Demianenko. At the end is the very elegant defenseman Shivadze, who tidies it up. Georgian from Tbilisi. Cherenkov. Mick McCarthy's tackle on Zavaro. Yes, it's cold here, all right. Cherenkov, Waddock. Waddock did well. The outball finds Cascarino. Deglan. Lawrenson moving forward. Obstructed by Bubnov. Haven't seen many runs like that from Mark Lawrenson, but he has done it, I'm sure, when he felt it was on without leaving any gaps at the back. And on both occasions, Ireland looked dangerous. Brady to Stapleton. Back to Brady. He could connect. To Shivadze again. Gotsmanov, number 7. Jim Deglan giving a run to Cascarino, but Bubnov just knows a bit too much for the big Gillingham man. Nice dummy by Morozov. Shivadze. Cherenkov. Alenikov. Alenikov again. No doubt Ireland under pressure, but absorbing it quite well. Hewson's half-hit ball inside. But Ireland under pressure. Protasov. Tony Grealish is back for Ireland. It's on in earnest now. Morozov. Alenikov is fouled by Grealish. And a free kick to the Soviet Union. Halfway inside Ireland's half. Soviet crowd here in Moscow really roaring on the men now. Shivadze's up there again. Protasov is there, and so is Cherenkov. For Shivadze. Got a deflection, but off the Soviet player. 4.5 minutes to the half-time break. Soviet Union 0, Republic of Ireland 0. Houghton, a run for Stapleton, but a run in vain. Morozov has done well on the Irish captain. Here's Shirenko. A lot of space around here now for the Soviets to build quickly. Zavarov trying to channel it through to Demianenko. He gets it anyway. Back to Zavarov. The tackle was Lawrenson, that typical style of his. Here's Shivadze. Gotmanov has made himself available on the right. Here's Shivadze again, and it's swept away by Mark Lawrenson. The tension of it all on the Irish bench. Shirenko. Very good player, very good on the ball. Been on the ball a lot this evening. Here's Gotmanov. Protasov to block in. Very nearly sneaked in. The Yankee, we looked at it looked pretty dangerous, but McDonough obviously knew what he was about. And Stapleton had a bright opening. Cascarino has found it difficult to get into the game. So the two Soviet centre-backs, Bubnov and Shivadze, have pretty well controlled traffic through the middle. Here's a man who's brought a lot of traffic through the Ireland defence. Off David O'Leary and behind for a corner kick to Soviet Union. Demianenko raiding on the left has been ever a problem. And he's even going to take the corner kick again. Swinging it in with the right foot as Mick McCarthy's head knocks it away. Waddock. Houghton. About 90 seconds to the half-time break. Nothing to add on. Is Cascarino. Only his second international. First time we saw him in an Ireland shirt was in the Jimmy Holmes testimonial. That, of course, not counting as a cap. Then he played in Bern, and then he played in Moscow. So he's never played for Ireland and the full international in Ireland. Gotmanov with Jimmy Beglin, and the young Waterford man is adjudged to have fouled. The last minute of the half. That space way at the top of your picture is about to be filled by Demianenko, who's totally unmarked and lying and lurking away out there. But the only player on the field is not a picture apart from the Soviet goalkeeper. Blocking then with the free kick. What a fit in attack. Brady has the ball. Now it's Grealish. Fouled by Alinekov, and no doubt a yellow card. Good referee. No argument about that. Brady in possession. Into time added on now. Stapleton plays it back to Brady. But it was Shivadze who got in the challenge. Beglin swing to the cross for what will be a goal kick for the Soviet Union. Good move there. Again, Lawrenson was out from the back to help. Referee Catherine from Milan says that's enough for the first half. And so, in the Lenin Stadium in Moscow, at halftime, The USSR 0, the Republic of
Уважаемые
Ireland
товарищи,
0.
при выходе на перерыв.
And welcome back at the very moment that the teams and referee, Mr. Cesseron, has arrived back on the centre of the field. Very experienced Irish team involved here this evening, a team with 300 caps, the starting 11. So 45 minutes to go, 0-0. Demianenko again, away again. He relishes these runs along the left. This time he played the ball over the line and a throw into Ireland. You feel that they've got to prize open Shevadze and Bubnov at the back, and they really must contain these runs of Demianenko along the left wing. That's Bubnov. Cherenkov, Gotsmanov, Jim Beglin away. Demianenko, Cherenkov, Gotsmanov. Ball by Shevadze in there. For Zavarov, the number 6. Beglin for Ireland. To Brady. Cascarino, beaten again by Bubnov. Channel through. Gotsmanov. And it was Cherenko coming through, who overran it, overhit it. Just toe-capped it at the wrong moment for the Soviets. Foul by Bubnov on Cascarino. Brady to Lawrenson. Beglin to McCarthy. Now O'Leary. Hoisting one down towards Tony Cascarino. Gets nowhere near there. Waddock toes it forward. Shevadze to Cherenkov. Challenged by Houghton and Grealish. Free kick Soviet Union. Terrific run here by Zavarov. Demianenko. The Irish skipper doing very well, Frank Stapleton, in the defensive role. We'll remember, of course, in the FA Cup final how well he did in a defensive role when Kevin Moran went off. Chris Houghton, 28th international this evening. Cascarino on to Stapleton with Morozov. Well, the Irish team may be having problems down on the pitch of the Lennon Stadium. We've been having our problems setting up this broadcast in the afternoon, and we do apologise for the poor quality. Soviet Union breaking. Bubnov. Now it's Protasov. Not a lot of room to turn and get in a shot. Good play in defence by Ireland. But again, Ireland defended well on that little 1-2, the very sharp Protasov and Sherenko and Blokhin around the box. Brady with the free kick. Houghton coming up on the right, and with him Sherenkov. But a throw into Ireland. Mick McCarthy's come forward to launch one of his long ones. Stapleton gives him a signal to pull it square to him. There's Stapleton. Shivatse gets it away. Somewhat of a mess as Lawrenson jumped in late. And I think it's Protasov who's down. Yes, it is. The leading scorer in the Soviet Union. Gotsmanov. Grealish. Brady gets the touch to Cascarino. Brady. Grealish has made a run for. Goal kick, Soviet Union. Jim Begdon kicks it forward. They're thinking obviously of a substitution. Besonov, and before that you saw Gavrilov warming up. Elenikov. Chernyankov. Zavarov's cross. Lawrenson's header. Brady leaves to Stapleton, Stapleton to Waddock, Waddock to Brady, Brady to Peglin. Good play by Ireland. Nice sequence of passes put together to football themselves out of trouble. Then Brady gives it away. Morozov with the Soviet Union. Zavarov. Elenikov. Protasov. Ireland's in trouble. Protasov. And it comes off the foot of an upright. There he is, Protasov. Got the golden medal against Denmark.
Ball before that, and in fact that's been given. The crowd urging on the Soviet Union. It's a game really they must win.
Gotsmanov. They're going to have to advance, but O'Leary reckoned his keeper wasn't going to make it, and he may very well have been right. Stapleton's fouled, and Ireland lift the siege. Well, that was certainly trouble. It looked like Zavarov was just on the borderline of offside when the ball was played through. Good quick thinking by David O'Leary. Butinov has absolutely mastered Cascarino. This is Demianenko. Sherenko. Shivat. Probably the most accomplished looking player on the field, Shivatse. Here he is again. Morozov. Blokhin. Gotsmanov. Danger for Ireland. Ireland 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players between the Soviet player on the ball and the goal. Sixth game between the Soviet Union and Ireland, and Owen Hand has been involved in all 6. Manager in 2, played in 3, and he was on the bench in the other one. And that occasion was 74, and you know who took his place against the Soviet Union? Liam Brady. It was Liam's debut in the 3-0 win. Helenikov. The hard challenge there from Mick McCarthy. McDonough's down, couldn't hold it, and Mark Lawrence reacting swiftly. Well, blocking is going to be taken off, and Kondratyev is coming in. Now, Kondratyev came in against Denmark as well, made a difference then, and in the game against Switzerland here, when they scored 4 goals, he got 2 of them. So, an acknowledged striker and a very good one, the number 15, Kondratyev. Demianenko. That's Tony Grealish. In the 12th minute of the second half. No score. Stapleton, little back heel looking for Grealish. Bubnov. That's McCarthy. This is Shivadze. Alinekov. Shivadze is a brilliant player. Absolutely brilliant. Number 3 of the Soviet Union. This is Bubnov. Demianenko. Morozov. Alenikov. Shirenko. High skill, lovely balance. Off-the-handle shot as well. McDonough kept his body right behind him. Soviets now beginning to apply the pressure. They're held up. The linesman's flag puts an end to that attack. Tony Grealish just out of camera shot, feeling a hamstring. You've got Semanov. That Grealish is still obviously suffering just a little niggle on that right thigh of his. Dasayev. Demiane. This is Bubnov. Turn was superb by Alenikov. Shirenkov plays to Morozov. Morozov, Alenikov. Looking for Kondratyev, the new man, but a goal kick to Ireland. Free kick, Ireland. Bit of movement down there on the Soviet bench again, as you can see. And all of the Irish substitutes are warming up on the Olympic running track around the stadium here. Lawrenson. Beglin. What a battle, but just didn't get it. Oh, McCarthy was in. A very decisive looking tackle indeed. Here's Protasov. Protasov pulls it wide, and it's in the net. It's in the net, and the Soviet Union had scored. That like Sharenko coming through. Protasov made the run. Sharenko it was indeed. 1-0. And now for Ireland. It has to be perhaps a change of tactics, perhaps a change of personnel. Maybe a change up front. Kondratyev, the new man, made the dummy run in the middle as the decoy when Protasov made the run on the right. And it left the space for Sharenko coming through. Sorry about the break-up in picture. We may be having our problems, so is the Irish team down on the field. Chris Hutton with the throw. To Lawrenson. Takes the 1-2 with Stapleton. Wins for himself and for Ireland a corner kick. Kasonov getting warmed up. Brady with the corner kick. Piece of clean fielding by Desailly. Zavarov. Protasov. Lawrenson. Brady to Grealish. The one thing this Irish team lacks, and indeed Irish teams have lacked for years and years, is real pace from the midfield. Is Kondratyev. As Waddock knocks it back with a whistle had gone, and it's really difficult, believe me, to hear a whistle here. But pace, just some more pace, is so badly needed. But then how many teams have that? Done organising. Shivatse is up there again. He organises a lot in these free kicks. There he is from Dynamo Tbilisi. 10 is Protasov. Sharenko it was, the man who got the goal, who had the shot. Demianin. Zavarov. Kondratyev. Here's O'Leary. Never has the Soviet Union, have the Soviet Union been beaten at home in a World Cup match. They haven't conceded a goal for 20 years. It really is a remarkable record by any standards. And they're looking at the moment as though they're heading to retain it. "26 minutes left in the game." Here's Waddock. Brady. Beglin for Waddock again. Lawrenson to Waddock. A lot of movement up front, but they just can't get out of the Bubnov-Shevadze trap. That was Bubnov again with that tackle. Gavrilov getting ready there for the Soviet Union. Brady on a run, here's a chance, but nobody could come quite into that little box for him. And anyway, Dasayev is very alert. What a bad ball back by Demianenko. And really played them into trouble, and Bubnov had to foul Cascarino. And the situation is just one pace outside the penalty box. The Irish players in a huddle. Waddock is there, Grealish is there, and Liam Brady. Mick McCarthy's gone up in an outside left position. Jim Beglin is pulling wide just beside McCarthy. Cascarino's waiting to make a run. He's standing 18 yards out. So we wonder what sort of options are open. Tony Grealish goes in to cause a little bit of confusion in the Soviet wall. Brady bends it. What a goal kick. Beat Switzerland here, beat Denmark here, and now leading Ireland 1-0, the Soviet Union. Lawrence are not very positive on the header, but it's made to work. Brady tried to flick it on to Beglin, who was supporting. Beglin lies injured. McBurn is at the ready. There's a halfway line to come in the 10 turn. But Beglin has reported back for duty. Here's Lawrenson. Cascarino. Good turn by the big man. But just couldn't get it to Frank Stapleton, who was trying to come off of a very tight marking situation indeed. Shevadze. Demianenko. Right foot again. Runs on the left, turns inside for the right foot shot. Keeps on doing it. Three-quarter way through the game now. The Soviet Union lead in this World Cup tie 1-0. They have one more game to play after this, and that's 2 weeks from tonight when they play Norway. Bubnov. Shevadze. Sayev. Kondratyev. Colin Waddock. By Olenikov. Free kick to Ireland. A lot of anxiety there now in the Irish team. We can see it on the fists. O'Leary to McCarthy. To Beglin. Lawrenson. Stapleton. Lawrenson again. Stapleton. Brady. Beglin's run forward to take up an outside left position. McCarthy. Lawrenson. Grealish shows for it. Houghton. O'Leary. Waddock. Lawrenson. Stapleton, Houghton. A long sequence of Irish passes this. The last time I said that, it ended too. And this time, likewise. O'Leary to McCarthy to Waddock. Stapleton. McCarthy. Stops Protasov. Brady. Grealish. But it's Protasov. McCarthy's the nearest Irish player. And that's good enough. So less than 20 minutes left.
For Ireland. So only Grealish has gone off.
Команде Ирландии замена.
Ronnie Whelan.
Грилиша, номер 11. Играет Рон
Well, Grealish can't say he certainly didn't try. That he did. Chernyankov, the man has scored. Not quite hitting that one. Brady. Houghton. Whelan. Brady. Whelan. And a corner kick, and what a start for Ronnie Whelan. That's what Owen Hand said when he made his choice of his benchmen. He said that he went for Whelan because he gave him the option of right or left cover, whereas Sheedy only gave him cover on the left. As it turns out, Whelan comes into the game on the right-hand side of the midfield. Carney to Lawrence. Cascarino. Bubnov. Kondratyev. Cherenkov. Zakharov. Cherenkov again, the goal scorer. Zavarov. Kondratyev. Demyanenko. James McDonough down on that. Demyanenko, he really has been a problem for Ireland. So many times he's raided down the left and keeps on doing the same thing, and it still hasn't been counteracted at all. And here's the man himself to take the corner kick. And now he'll take the throw-in. Kondratyev. Brady. Chris Houghton will throw in for Ireland. Lawrence. Stapleton. Skipper to Brady. Now the space along the left to work. Egler. Waddock. Lawrenson. Shivadze wants them all forward as he plays the little one. Lenikov. Morozov. Lenikov again. Really hefty challenge has been distributed around. Here's Shivadze. Is that the first ball he put astray this evening? I do believe it is. Beglin back to McDonough. Brady frees Stapleton. Link up with Beglin to Brady to Waddock. With Lawrenson galloping up behind them. Cascarino. Houghton. Whelan. Lawrenson. Nice deep cross by Lawrenson. Stephen, I think there was a slight knock there as he went for that ball. Good win by O'Leary in the air. Here's Ronnie Whelan. Brady. Chirenko. Houghton. Konradje. Leary stepping away from him. Gives him enough rope, and he gives Ireland a goal kick. Well, we're in the last quarter of an hour now. Shivadze away. This has gone. Ireland are going to get themselves a free kick. Lawrenson in your picture. Beglin, Brady. Oh, they'd love to conjure up something now. McCarthy. Here's Lawrenson. Brady. Mick McCarthy. This man just picks them up so easily. Great style. Rinette Desailly.
Напоминаем вам порядок.
Waddock was in with the challenge, but it gets right back to Demiang. Again. Oh, that's a good run by Chirenko. Gets by Houghton. Flicks it inside Lawrenson. And McCarthy was working back to help. Whelan. Lawrenson is clubmate. 3 Liverpool players in the Ireland side now. Here's Brady, and the third of them, of those Liverpool players, is working on the left. Beglin inside. Now it's Brady again. Beglin's come wide on the left. Protasov with him. Beglin wants to get it on his favourite left foot. Very deep cross. Touched the Soviet player. A Lenikov and a corner kick to Ireland. Ronnie Whelan. His 15th international. Shivadze trouble there. Stapleton applied the pressure. Second attempt, they get it away. Shivadze. Gutsman. Shivadze. Chirenko. McCarthy. Waddock. Cascarino with Bubnov. And Ireland are getting Kevin O'Callaghan ready. Big was they'll give them a wide man. Stiff. Lawrenson across. Cascarino let it run. It was Brady coming outside him. And it's Jim Beglam who's coming off. And Kevin O'Callaghan is going on. So...
Вместо Джима Беглина, номер 3, играет Кевин О'Каллаган, номер 13.
It's his final card anyway. Whether it turns out to be a nace or not is another point. But it means that we're back now to the old conventional 4 defenders. The sweeper has obviously been discarded for now. Well, let's see how it develops. And O'Callaghan will play wide on the left.
They've got 10 minutes to go. Soviet Union lead 1-0. Lawrenson comes forward, gives to Stibb. Lawrenson again. Wheel. To O'Callaghan. First chance to show his wares. Brady didn't help. Kondratiev. What would they do? Well, and a goal there which killed it stone dead as far as Ireland are concerned. Brady. Good run. Links with Stapleton. Now Waddock. Callaghan wants it. He's got it. Flies the cross. In goes Cascarino. But Bubnov gets it away. Protasov. Oh, he did well. A little bit of luck as well, but a little bit of good play too. It was Waddock eventually who got it back to McDonough. Here's Lawrenson. It's played with a tremendous amount of commitment and effort. Brady. To O'Leary. Again, O'Callaghan is pulled wide. Here he is. Foul by Gotsmanov. The Soviet Union want to make a change as well. They want to bring in Besonov, a midfield player, and take off Zavarov, the number 6. Besonov. Very good player. Played in the game in Dublin last September.
Александра Заварова, номер 6, играет Владимир Бессонов, номер 12.
So Brady over the ball for the Ireland free kick, and O'Leary's up. Mick McCarthy is up for it as well.
In goes a touch from Stapleton, just behind. Goal kick, Soviet Union.
Уважаемые товарищи, еще раз напоминаем вам о порядке выхода с трибун после окончания матча. Первыми выходят зрители, занимающие места четкости первую игру, а затем четкости второго чемпионата. И только после этого выходят зрители, занимающие места нижнего. Просим вас прибыть сюда.
Kondratiev, beaten by O'Leary. He needs support. Waddock tried to furnish it. Linikov.
Kondratiev into the arms of McDonough.
Just about 5 minutes left in the game now. Soviet Union looking for a penalty kick there. As Gotsmanov was brought down. And Mr. Kasarin from Milano not buying it at all. That's Bubnov again. Soviet Union beginning to adorn the work a little now. They feel they're there. Here's Kondratyev. Lawrenson leaves it for Gotsmanov. Houghton. Kondratyev. Good pace.
There again against a two-man attack. Stadium from the Soviet Union supporters.
Thousands and thousands of red flags. It's the goal for the goal that would really wrap it up completely. But it's Waddock who gets it away for Ireland to Stephen. Waddock.
Callahan with the quite splendid Bubnov, the number 5. He just hasn't had anything by him at all in this game. Well, there's his hand. Conroy and Byrne obviously know the end is nigh. Demianenko. Even Dasayev couldn't stop that one, but only a goal in it. And still 2.5 minutes to go. Perhaps this is the last stand for them now. Brady will come up to take the corner kick. Nick McCarthy moves forward. David O'Leary moves forward to take a far post. O'Leary far post. Staple and Cascarino in the goal area. Keeper gets lost somewhat, but a Soviet Union red shirt gets it away. Whistle is gone. Foul on Cherenkov. Man whose goal separates the sides.
No great hurry about Shivatsi now, the number 3. Waddock, Brady, Lawrenson sidestepping the referee, Houghton, Lawrenson, Callahan, Waddock, referees had a check on the time.
Kick it out. Cherenkov to Protasov. Cherenkov. Chestonov. Gotsmanov. Lovely play, Gotsmanov. And it's in the net. Mick McCarthy was there. Well, that truly wraps it up now. The Soviet Union 2, the Republic of Ireland 0. Lovely move along the right-hand side. Marvellous football. And it was Gotsmanov who came in.
No cover. McDonough, not sure if he came with a sudden dash whether he's going to lose out anyway. They lost out, and the ball's in the net, and Protatov gets the credit. Cherenkov the first goal. Protatov was in there for that one. And so, this most incredible record in World Cup football of the Soviet Union, never having lost a game at home in the World Cup and not scoring, or rather having a goal scored against them for over 20 years. It truly is remarkable by any standards. And it's a record, certainly the first part of which they're about to retain as regards conceding a goal. Cherenkov battling with McCarthy. Cascarino with the back header. Cascarino with the forward header. And the Soviet Union ball, the crowd happy with what they've seen. A number have left the stadium now. And that's it. That's the story in the Lenin Stadium. Yet another home win for the Soviet Union. And 2 weeks tonight they will play Norway, when another win will assure them a place in Mexico '86. But before we go back to our panel in Dublin, first let's have the reaction to a regular panelist of ours, Eamon Dunphy.
Yes, it's a sad and disappointing performance in the end, Jimmy. We didn't really compete for most of the game. We came into it a little bit when they scored, but the side was designed to defend, and we defended gallantly enough for the first hour. Jim McDonough did very well twice in the first half to stop them, but they were by far the better side. They could have had a lot of goals on the night. We never really played with any conviction. I can't remember once in the hour and a half when their goal was threatened. And it's sad that the game, the World Cup campaign should end the way it ended there 2 minutes from the end with that goal. But in a sense, that goal typifies the state of the Irish team as it is at the present time. And the Soviet Union will go on and probably make an impact.
Eamon, thank you. It's time to hand back from Moscow back to George Hamilton in Dublin. A sad night for Irish football, but a great night for the Soviet Union. What a record they have.